Hello everybody and welcome back to Oakfield Farm. So it is currently the last day of autumn. It's also the last episode, which is very sad to hear, but this series has been longer than you might think because I did actually start it back in May. The only reason why it feels like it's not being over too long is because I did actually stop it and then start it again when Seasons was released. So yeah, this is going to be the final episode of Oakfield Farm for now. There probably will be another episode in the future, most likely on multiplayer or something, but what we need to do is just analyse a bale. So you can see it is 20,000 litres in capacity and it is only 1.2% fermented. 48 hours to go, so 2 days until these bales can be sold, which is going to bring it to the second day of winter, which is absolutely fine because we do currently have some other bales to sell anyway. In fact, I did start to sell them in the previous episode. What a mess. Yeah, so what we're going to do is get everything here sold. We'll get it all into the processor first. There was only one issue, and that is that some of them went over here. I have established that 2 of them are out of reach. So we'll be able to pick these 2 up here with the auto load. But those 2, unfortunately, are never going to be recovered because it's just completely out of view. So anyway, let's put the time to, well, 120. I'll do 60 for now because I don't want it to go dark. But I just have a huge job on my hands here. I'm just going to move everything, and then once these have sold, like I said, we're going to take a look at the amount of money that we have from these. Then I'm going to pick up the last 15, there's 15 over in the other field, and then we can bring them back over here. We're going to have to wait for 2 days to ferment, and then we can get the final figure and see how much we made from field number 18. So it's going to be a very good example of how profitable it is to make silage bales in Seasons from just a very small field. Field number 18 isn't very big at all. So if we make, well, I don't know, £50,000, then I would say it's definitely worth doing. If we make more, then I'm rich. But yes, I think it is going to be worth it because from what I can remember, when I've done silage bales before, it's always worth doing. So I'm going to probably put it on a time lapse just because it's going to be the easiest way of showing you these getting put into here. Of course I could just jump cut, but then jump cutting is just a bit boring, isn't it? You just don't see things happen. 1 minute they're all here, the next minute they're all gone. Okay, so that is everything in the processor. It is obviously processing. So if I just well, fly through time, there you go. It's done. Completely processed. It's now, surprisingly, only 6 o'clock in the evening. It does go dark quickly this time of year. So we're about to see how much we've made from that first load of bales. Wait for it to synchronise. £84,960. Now, there's only one thing that I have to do. And, well, actually, the animals which are dying will be the chickens. I'm going to sell everything. They're all going to go. Because it is time to, well, say goodbye to them, sadly. I have tried to keep up with them as much as possible. I'm not expecting miracles here, because if you see, we've got basically 0.3 years old. And then we've got the weight. And I just haven't really been able to play long enough to be able to fatten them up and make them really profitable. So, I think you've got to play for a long time for it to work really well in Seasons. In fact, pigs just aren't really worth doing, except for, I guess Seasons could make them worth doing if they really do become profitable with fattening, but in the base game, they're barely worth a thing. So I'm probably expecting like £10,000 for them. Not much, just got to spam all of this and we can get a total. Okay, so 9,415. Oh, don't want to move them back. Confirm. Right, okay, so there you go. That is just what I was sort of expecting. And then we have the chickens as well. The chickens will be Southview Farm. It's going to be quite a lot of clicking. £114. That's not worth it at all. Well, yeah, like I say, if you do it properly with many years, with pigs that is, many years of actually farming them and improving them, I think it would work quite well. So in the future, I will be doing that survival roleplay. But yeah, it's going to be a little while until we sort of can make a massive profit from pigs. Is that a bird? I was wondering what that was. There is a bird on the road. Okay, so what we're going to do now is head back over to the field and pick up those other bales. Now they're very happy fermenting where they are, but I'm just going to bring them across anyway, and we can, well, wait for them to fully ferment here. I can drop them off the trailer. I'm not too sure if they do ferment if they're on the trailer. I'm guessing they would do. And yeah, then we'll just sell them as well. And like I said, the whole purpose of this video is not only to wrap things up, but it is to see how much money you can produce from just basically doing silage bales in one grass field. All the bales which I have, all 15 of them, are from one field, not carried over in any way. Well, except for, I guess, there could be a very small amount brought over in the baler. But yeah, the vast majority is going to be from just one field. 20,000 litres there's going to be in each bale. 20,000 litres of grass, so no shortage there. A huge amount. I'm getting a bit of shuddering, a bit of stuttering, which is funny, if you keep watching. Now, I know this isn't the map, because actually I was on another map earlier, and it was doing the same thing. So I might have installed, because I have installed quite a few mods recently, I might have installed a mod, which has caused this. It's quite smooth now, actually, it's not too bad, but it was stuttering quite a bit earlier. Speed! It's my speed lorry. Yeah, so I'm quite pleased with the way this series has gone, and I was actually amazingly praised for the way that I did the bale moving on this trailer. I had the double trailer before, and I think the reason why it was quite well received was because I was doing something a bit different. It's not really common to see, in fact it's probably impossible to do in the UK, having a big double trailer like this. Because the UK roads, let's be honest, are absolutely rubbish. But that is besides the point. It's just not really seen in the UK, having double trailers on lorries like this. Obviously you can get a tandem, but not two articulated ones together. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I mean, it might happen somewhere, but I've not seen it unless it was like an abnormal load. So yeah, it was quite an interesting way of moving all those bales from the field, but the better way of doing it is definitely by having the variable bale capacity mod, and then obviously having 20,000 litres in each bale is just incredible. And also, I can't get over how simple but amazing the anti-roll bale mod is. It keeps the bales in place, stops them from rolling away, which is just so handy. Hello. Yes, it should be in the game as standard, really. Right, so let's get this thing loading up. I have failed. Let's get it loading up. Okay, right. So yeah, 15. I already know there's 15 bales. Yeah, there's a piece of snow over there. So, I think it's probably... I think we should be able to get them processed within a day. It's not going to be in this day. Like I said, it's going to be the second or third day, because they have to ferment first of all. Because we have already spent a bit of time messing around in the yard selling those other bales, they will be more fermented now. They won't be 1%, 46%, so 26 hours to go. So it's going to be around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the next day, which is fine. We don't have any animals to die anymore, which is always a bonus. That's why I sold them when I did do. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps doing the shudder. It was fine before. It really was fine before. Anyway, I'll look into it, hopefully I can get it sorted. Certainly hope I can do, because it's survival roleplay tomorrow. Scary stuff. I'm, in a way, incredibly excited to record the first episode, but also absolutely dreading it, because I don't want to mess up. I have a storyline planned, and I hope it works. Anyway, that is 15 bales. Let's take this over to the sell point. I'm going to go a slightly different way. Yes, let's drive kind of carefully here. But I've also come to the conclusion of how I'm going to now run the channel in the future. There's never going to be two maps side by side as a standard Let's Play. So There will be 2 maps side by side, but not as standard ones. It's going to be Survival Roleplay, which is 1 map, and there's going to be 1 casual Let's Play. So for example, this is a casual Let's Play, this is not Survival, and then there'll be Survival alongside. Whereas at the moment I do currently have 3, amazingly. I had Peterville, well I still have Peterville, Oakfield Farm and Letton Farm. 3 is just too much to manage, it's just too difficult, I can't do it, and it's just going to make the quality of all 3 of them decrease. So I need to make sure I maintain the quality by not having too many on the go. Not only that, but you'll start to have repeat jobs. Like I might need to do some baling in one episode of one map, and then I might be at exactly the same stage in the other map, so I have to do baling there, and then who knows, the 3rd map I might also be at the stage of doing baling, so we just have baling all week. That's just an example. We could be doing something else, like we could be combine harvesting all week, which might be fun, but it also might not be if you're doing it just every day. So yeah, just having 2 is the best way of doing it. Sorry, I'm rambling. I do tend to ramble. Yeah, that shuddering, I'm not going to mention it again, but that shuddering is going to start to annoy me. I do get annoyed by lag, amazingly. It's more because I knew it wasn't there before, so I know it's something that I've done. But what? That's the question. What have I done? All I've done is install some mods, so I'm just going to have to remove them individually and see which one caused the issue. At least I hope it's that. So, I was going to say something else as well, which I have now forgotten. Oh yes, I have remembered. What we're going to be doing with the machinery is it would just be basically transfer. We might actually change them in the next series, but the money from the machines will be transferred, and the money which we have on this map will be transferred as well. So we are just going to be pretty much continuing from where we left off on this map, but only on the next map. And I don't know what the next map is going to be, because I am very busy focusing on the survival roleplay, setting it up and all that, and I haven't really even thought about the next map for this, which, well, it should be starting on Monday, but I'm not too sure if it's going to be, because, like I said, I haven't got a map lined up. Great. I could have got in front of you, you slow thing. Come on. Come on. I would blast my horn, but unfortunately it's the same button as fast forward. Right, okay. So, we're here. We've lost the slow coach, and I am now ready to just basically put these on the ground. I don't know if they need to be on the ground. I'm going to put them on the ground anyway, because then I can analyse them. I know you can't analyse them if they're attached to the trailer. So yeah, we are going to have a bit of a power nap. Unknown? What do you mean you're unknown? Come on. Bales, please. Get your personality back. I need to know what you are. Ah, thank you. It is 20,000 litres of grass. Pretty much 50%. Good. Have you lost your personality? Ah, you have. Okay, well, maybe if you have a quick nap, you will remember who you are. Morning, Bales. Oh good, it's remembered. 98% fermented, less than an hour to go. We have silage. They should all be at exactly the same stage. Oh no, you've lost your brain. Well, they are all silage. They'll all sell as silage even if they're not showing. But the thing is, because they are 20,000 litres each, it means 2.5 of these bales will take this processor from 0 to 50,000. Just 2.5 of them. So I can't just put them all in the trailer and dump them in there, because they're all going to miss, except for 2. So what I'm going to do is put you on a time lapse, and we are going to get these put into there 2 at a time. I guess I could do 3 for the first one, if I can get 3. Yeah, 3 for the first one. And yeah, we're going to have to play a bit of a waiting game, although the time will have to be at 1:20. And then I think, well, it's 2 o'clock now. Yes, we will definitely have time to process all of these today. So I'm going to say, here we go, 10 o'clock Shall I make it more dramatic? I'm going to say 4 minutes past 10 tonight. The processor will have just completed. Okay, let's see how close I can be. 4 minutes past 10. I know I have probably just made a mistake saying such a specific time, but we will see. Okay, let's process. The final bale. It is, well, as you can see, 10 past 9, and I said these would probably be processed by 4 minutes past 10. It's going to be tight, isn't it? That is going to be incredibly tight. I think I have made a mistake saying that. Okay, so 4 minutes past 10 coming up, and it's not finished processing. There we go. But it has finished taking all the bales, so I can't be that far off. It must be, I don't know, 11 o'clock? As long as it's done by midnight, because that's when it gives us the grand total. Look at that, it's processing quite quickly. Just help it along. Okay, it's 11 o'clock. 20 past 11. Come on, you have to be finished by midnight. Please, please. Yeah, it's going to be good, because if it doesn't, it's just going to carry it over to the next day. We'll never find out the true total. So, oh my, look at that. It finished dead on midnight. Goodness me. £108,000 from one field. Don't know about you, but I would say that is a pretty good wage. So, all you have to do is own field number 18. Fertilise it once. That was fertilised once, not even 3 times, which is what you can do in season 3 fertilising stages. I fertilised it once, I cut it, and I baled it and wrapped it, and I made £108,000. I just can't quite imagine what would happen if I had fertilised it all 3 times. Like, that's 66% more. It's crazy to even start thinking about that. So, that would be quite interesting. But we have just finished the map, so it's been a good series. I've enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Obviously, stay tuned for the next series. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Because I looked and actually noticed that only 50% of my viewers are subscribed. Why? Why don't you all subscribe? Maybe you don't like my videos. No, I know that some of you do anyway, because I get some very nice comments. Thank you for watching, and see you again very soon. Bye for now.